Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now to the plate, here is Vincent Kim, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
First pitch, 136.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And stepping in, Alec Bohm. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not an easy thing to do going for a batting title. You have to be good from beginning to end. And Dero, this guy's been about as consistent as there is.
He's just got such plate discipline, Dan. Nothing outside the zone. You take a look at his numbers and his metrics. This is a guy that has no chase percentage whatsoever.
On the ground to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 268 the average for him coming in. 18 homers and 74 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
That brings up Wander Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this one at 271. 14 homers, 53 RBIs. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Bohm on second. Arozarena on at first with 2 down. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and that's through for a hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
That brings up Pavin Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3 runs already home here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. And the count will be full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Eddie Almanza. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
At the plate now, Yanni Chirinos, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. A ball and a strike to the Rays pitcher. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rays 4 and the Phillies nothing. Yanni Chirinos will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the 0-1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now. Bryson Stott skied into straightaway right. Kim is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So now into the box is Peter Maeda. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder Vincent Kim. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Margot's on the move. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So next to bat will be Alec Bohm. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. From the stretch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 1-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Kim takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. From the belt, the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rays strand just the 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Set to go now, Daniel Vogelback, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Vogelback behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball that's outside.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next is Alex Kirilloff. Now the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Nolan Gorman, and he fouls this one off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 18 homers, and an even 50 RBIs. Comes set, and the 0-1. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. The Rays 4 and the Phillies nothing. So stepping in is Wander Franco. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. And the pitch. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race. And basically, they're left with no hope. No one on with 1 down. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next is Pavin Smith. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 4-0.
We're back as the Phillies line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up is JT Realmuto. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he
pitcher.
didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Chad Kuhl, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here comes the 1-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Three and two now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Rays 4 and the Phillies nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Almanza.
At the plate now is Eddie Almanza. He doubled his last time up. The pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in will be Yanni Chirinos, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And now here is Vincent Kim.
Vincent Kim.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. Chirinos, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. In now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now it'll be Alec Bohm. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. To third. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Peter Maeda. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, number 22.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Benintendi, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 22 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
The right fielder, number 19.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 4-1 game. And now in the box, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on the way, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 out, base is empty, and here comes the 5-tool middle infielder Wander Franco. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Count even now at 1-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. And now the first pitch. Now here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it over to first, and that retires the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they lead it 4-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now into the box, Nolan Gorman, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Gorman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Now a throw over and the runner back. At the plate, JT Realmuto as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1. Down and away, ball one.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Altuve leads off first with one away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Arozarena is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Leury Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-1 is high and outside for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 3-1 pitch.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ryan Borucki takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now to the plate, Pavin Smith. He flew out in his last AB.
The first baseman, Pavin Smith.
First pitch on its way. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Left side, but well foul. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now to the plate, Eddie Almanza. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So here now's the pitcher, Yanni Chirinos. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And now the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Margot. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At At the plate now, Bryson Stott. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next to hit is Peter Maeda, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Daniel Vogelback's next. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball, that's
2-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Working for the punch out and the offering. Maeda, the runner at first with 2 gone. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He's set, and the payoff pitch is in there. A called strike 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it 4-1. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate is Vincent Kim. First pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Margot's on the move. He's there and records the first out. Next it'll be Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. 32 now for the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Fly ball out toward left center field. Margot's on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Margot is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the...
One for the Rays on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Phillies 1. Last half of the 7th here, and up next is Alex Kirilloff.
The right fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
And now the first pitch down the third baseline. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Nolan Gorman, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Pulled toward right center field. Kim is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, second
So
baseman,
2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Wisler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nicky Lopez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
leading off to the base, the shortstop.
Into the box, Wander Franco. Out in front of it, strike 1. Whistler is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
All even now, 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Haven Smith. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And the pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luke Farrell is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Brett Phillips is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch on the way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line drive base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Lopez.
Stepping in now, Nicky Lopez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that misses 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. From the stretch. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Real Muto gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. So now here is Bryson Stott. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Pitch is popped up. Bohm battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Now at the plate, here is Peter Maeda, singled in his last at bat. First delivery to him.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Smoke toward third. A tag for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Phillies 1. Cannon Middleton enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Almanza.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Eddie Almanza. From the stretch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fastball well outside. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone. Stepping in next, Brett Phillips, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering.
1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now Vincent Kim. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Whoo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Anthony Rendon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Pitch misses the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Kim at second with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch to the left side, but it's well fouled.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. One left for Tampa. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Striding in is Daniel Vogelback. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Phillips is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
The right fielder,
So his
number
day is
19.
fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Alex Kirilloff, as he hits one on a line to left field. Phillips is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Next up is Nolan Gorman, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Almanza over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Rays put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Yonny Chirinos earns win number 7 on the season. Chad Kuhl is slapped with his 15th loss of the season. Jalen Beeks works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays, 5 runs.